You just have to turn the volume down. What is going on, guys? We're
playing with a smartphone.
Wait, welcome to Happy Hour Live. It has been cold here. Miss Bonnie is here joining us this week, and actually for a couple weeks we're gonna be traveling down to Fort Myer and all that good stuff. We'll talk about that later. I'm sure that everybody wants to know how Miss Bonnie is doing.
Oh, well, gosh, I got in here about Orlando Airport about midnight, 11:45 or something like that last night.
It was late.
It was a doozy of a trip from Burns, Oregon. Let me tell you what, I got up at 6 degrees when I got up, and I drove to Boise, Idaho, and got on an airplane, and it was 35 degrees in Boise, Idaho. I flew from Boise to Minneapolis, and it was really cold in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
I think they said it was like 15 degrees, and then almost got lost in the airport in Minneapolis, and finally managed to get some help and got to where I was supposed to go, and got down here close to midnight, and it was a doozy of a trip. I'm doing good. The leg did not appreciate any of that project.
Now, if people didn't know, you had your second knee replacement surgery, so now you've had both of them replaced.
Correct. Yeah.
And you're recovering nicely. I want to say you're doing good.
I didn't think so last night, but I'm feeling better now. Maybe it's happy hour, maybe it's just recovery, but I'm really happy to get out of 8 degrees and a foot of snow and ice and come down here where, everybody says it's warmer. So I'm glad you welcomed me as a guest, and I look forward to learning all about the area.
Yeah, first time you've ever been to Florida?
Yeah, first time I've been past Missouri. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's say hi to everybody real quick here. First in the house, if I can scroll back on the comments, Cowboy Biker Adventures. First in the house right there. How you doing, Don? Hope he's doing good. X Fired Up, Cracker Box Palace. That's Mr. Bill right there. Tom and Lori, RV Life are in the house carrying that big blue wrench. So watch out. Tom swings a heavy wrench right there. Boo. It is, there's Sassy Pants for you. There's Miss Jen right there. Freezing in Oregon. I can believe it. Finally, my time is in the house. Glad to have you. And Miss, and you're signed in.
Yes.
And you just have to turn your volume down.
Okay.
And yeah, you'd be fine.
Well, I can see. So.
Miss Carol and Gary right there is in the RV Living Life crowd. He's here. Guys, it is open mic night right now. I'm going to post it up here in the comments section if you want to. And I would like you to come on and say hi to everybody and
tell us what your temperature
tell
is.
us, because the whole country has been frozen. Now today I ordered in special for you. The last week has been 40-45 degrees. Just for you today. 65
the forecast
degrees.
Looks awesome.
I'm gonna say we've got 70s coming up.
I did want to kind of see the airboats in Louisiana on snow, but maybe next time.
I saw that Facebook post, and scary, but there it is right there. Let me throw that out there, throw that link out there. If you want to join us, come on, click that link, and it'll put you in the green room there. And we already have Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom, would you like to come on and say hi? There we go. We got a big thumbs up there. There we go.
Look at that sunshine.
Look at the sunshine. There's Miss Lori. How are you guys doing?
We are doing really, really good.
I know what Lori's doing. I see it in the bucket there, and that is a bucket of jewelry.
Yes.
And you are going. Yeah, you are going concern on that, aren't you?
I didn't get as big of a clip as I normally do. So just a small one. Got some fun stuff.
So
now,
Quartzsite,
Yes.
just in our opinion, not near as busy as it has been in past years. We think that the volume in the tent was down, especially out here at Scadan Wash. There's just open areas. It's not RV to RV like it has been.
Yeah, and now how have the temps been there? Because the whole darn country has been freezing.
It's been chilly at night. It's been in the 30s. There were a couple nights it dipped right below 30 into the upper 20s. Daytime anywhere from 55 to 75. It really varies each day. Today it's been about 70 and mostly sunny most of the day, and got some clouds moving in now, but it's not bad.
Okay, that works. I see Bee Trapper is coming to the house. Glad to have you here. I see Brian is in out. Brian is actually by you there. We're going to bring Brian on here real quick. Are you ready to go there, Brian? Yeah. There he is. There. How you doing?
I had to move away because our phones were too close and our mics were ended up turning everything jumbly.
Hey, we get to see some sky with his.
Yeah,
cam.
we get to see sky with you. Look at that background you've got there. That's doing good.
Yeah, I still got my Sprinter van.
There
that
goes
we made.
Tom. There you go.
He's got to give us a sunset.
Yeah, you have to
say hi to Tom and Lori and give Lori a big hug after the scare she gave us this summer, you know.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now you're hanging out there. Now you spending your time what in are you boondocking? Are you in the RV park, or what are you doing there?
Well, yeah, I'm I don't know if you remember, but I just live up in Kingman. So, like, you know, if it gets too windy and nasty, I just go home.
Nice.
I came down to catch the end of the tent show and to grab a couple things that I was looking for, and I had to come out and say hi to Tom. So he made a little hide and seek game a little hard this year, so I had to struggle to come find him. But you know, he can run, but he can't hide.
Yeah, there you go. Now,
but what's the deal? You're not here.
I decided to go to Florida. I turned left when I should have turned right. And then all of a sudden I saw the Florida state sign. I thought, okay, well, I guess I'm here for the winter.
Yeah. Well, be careful. There are a lot of old people down there, so be careful.
Yeah.
Like there's not here.
Well, we miss you, Dave.
Yeah, miss you guys too. And you know, I can't believe that Tom and Lori didn't park at the usual cactus. I mean,
there was people there. You know, people there. So.
Kick them out. That's all you have to do is kick them out.
No, when I drove by and seen people there, I thought, oh no, Lori's gonna be mad. And then I thought, well, wait a minute, maybe that was Dave.
No, I'm too far away. But
no,
yeah. Well, good to see you guys on there. Now, Brian, how long are you staying, or what are your plans? You just gonna stay down there for a while, or
I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow morning when I get up.
No, just going day by day.
Now, tomorrow morning I got to drive over to Phoenix. I got a doctor's appointment over in Phoenix, and then probably head back home for a little while, for a few days, and you know, got to check in with the wife, restock, resupply, get some more money from her, and head out again. You know.
Well, Tom knows all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you said you were going to the big show. Have either of you found what you were looking for at the big show?
Yeah, I found. I always wanted one of those LP torches, so I don't have to mess with wood and you know, to have a quick fire. The one makes you put them in there. The pit torch, flame torch. Yeah, I like that thing. That works pretty cool. Had it out last night. Played with it. Didn't blow myself up, so I guess we're going good from there.
Nice.
And,
right, it's a bonus. Whenever you don't blow yourself up, it's a bonus.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So, I mean, I had to check it out before my wife seen me, and then because she probably wouldn't let me play with propane and fire, and that.
I can understand. Tom and I both can appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tom, what about you? I find anything fun at the show?
We found a new RV we like.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
easy to do there.
Yeah,
Look at this one. She's
big bags. Yeah, they've got that.
What'd you say?
What they've got that appreciation letter that's on the counter usually when you go into those, and that appreciation letter, it's not to appreciate their coach, it's to appreciate your own.
That's right. That's exactly what it did. I think the two that we really did see that we liked were comparable to what we've got. But when I saw the price tag, I'm like, no, they're not.
No. Yeah, that is generally where I really I love my own rig, and it's paid for, and I call it the appreciation letter because it makes you appreciate your own.
Yeah. We got in one Class A, used Class A, and the price was, what was it you said on the outside? 300,000? Yeah, 300,000 for a used Class A.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of appreciation there.
Yes, exactly.
Well, it's been a couple weeks and I got to see everybody, and we didn't have the live last week because it was raining. It's been cold. It has been, I literally, and I got some video of it, but I don't have it to put up here tonight. I literally saw the freeze warning on my water bay one morning when I got up.
Oh,
And
boy.
yeah.
Wow.
And that has a 33-degree snap disc in it down below. And that told me that I've only seen that a few times. I can't believe that I'm seeing it in Florida. All right. Just now, no snow. All right. So the no snowflake rule is still intact. But yeah, I'm tell you what, it's been cold, it's been miserable. And last Sunday, yeah, I like to be outside. You guys know me, and there was just no being outside in this stuff. So, but I did get that last week prior. I did get to Disney World and managed to pull off the Disney parking hack, which I did about 4 years ago. The last time that I was in Orlando. You can't do it at Disney California, but Disney Florida, this parking hack works great for RV'ers, and I figured I'd share that video with you. And then coming up at the end of the live tonight, I've got some of the Disney fireworks from Epcot. Now, guys, I don't know if you know or not, but Disney has years and years of experience at fireworks. And I'll tell you what, they do it like nobody else. There's nobody else pulls off fireworks like Disney manages to. And I made three of the shows, and the Epcot and Magic Kingdom were spectacular. And so I've got a little bit of Epcot, and I'm going to be showing that at the very end of the live, because if I get a notice from YouTube, because there is music in it, and if I get a copyright, I'm going to have to strike off the fireworks at the end here, and that'll be a bummer, because it is, but definitely worth staying for and looking. So hopefully I just did it with my phone, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Awesome. Hey, we're going to drop out here. We just wanted to drop in and say hi and say we miss you.
Yeah, we miss you guys too. Hope that you guys are staying warm and things are warming up there. So
Definitely are.
yeah.
Have
All
fun.
right.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
Take care, guys. Bye bye. Yeah,
I'll
best
probably
part
sign
is
out too. Miss you guys. Wish you were
Brian,
here.
I'm glad that you came on and thanks for coming on. Good seeing you. Watch out for
I'm glad I
Tom.
can figure out how to come on.
No, glad to have you guys on.
I'm just learning.
I'm gonna
In fact,
put it
I was
out.
so proud the other day. I've been a YouTube subscriber for years, and the other day I finally uploaded my first video, and it worked.
Oh, absolutely. So what is
Yep.
your channel name?
It's just Brian McCulloch.
Just Brian
BRYN.
McCulloch. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yep. Well, I pity you and welcome you to the YouTube world because you know, it's a lot of work.
What's that?
I said I have sympathy. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, there we go.
But welcome to the YouTube world.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed watching Tom and Lori for a long time, and I don't know if you remember the van I built out.
I do remember it.
Yeah, I only seen you for like 5 minutes. You were just leaving.
Yep. Yeah, no, I do remember. I remember the van. I think we looked over the van too. You did a nice job on that.
Yeah. I've added a lot to it. I've got away from the other batteries, and I ended up putting lithium batteries in it. And it's got 12-volt air conditioner on top, so I ended up with 700 amp hours of lithium, so I can run the air conditioner. And we tested her out this summer. We had to go down to Algodones for my wife to go to the dentist, and we boondocked at Pilot Knob, and it was 106 degrees.
Oh
wow. Okay. Yeah. So how did now you've got that 12-volt air conditioner on there? Yeah. How well did that do?
Oh well, yeah, it did great. I ran of course it charges when I drive, so when I pulled in I was 100%, and then but I still got the generator out and ran it for a while. But when I turned it off about 9 o'clock at night to go to bed and everything, and I put it on eco, and yeah, it kept it comfortable all night long. And
fascinating.
I got up, I think I had like almost 35% left of my batteries. So
wow, not bad. Not bad. That would be an interesting video. I'd love to see that.
You're about to see it.
There's my battery bank. Goes way up in there.
Now, how much is that, Brian?
I got one smart battery in the middle, and then I got 6. I can Bluetooth one in the middle, and I got 3 on each side. So I got 6.
Okay.
So I got 700 amp hours. And then the pneumatic air conditioner, as you can see, it goes right above our bed.
Okay.
And we put a curtain across up towards the front, so we didn't have to cool the whole van. And actually, in the middle of the night, we ended up putting the blankets on.
Wow. And that is all 12-volt now?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep. Pneumatic.
Yep. Okay. Fantastic. Yep. No, I like seeing that stuff. I like seeing how other people do it out there. Now, you said pneumatic, is that the name of it?
Yeah, pneumatic cooling.
Okay. And is that something that's expensive, or what are we looking at?
Yeah. It's what do you say? You cry once when you buy it, but it works. It's good.
Right. Yeah. But absolutely.
There's a shot straight up on it. It's low profile.
Perfect.
Doesn't hang down very low.
Yeah.
And being in Arizona, we learned that you pretty much, it doesn't have to, if you're anywhere in the sun, you'll just cook in the van. So we opted not to put windows in the van, which ended up making it worse. So we ended up spending the money and putting the air conditioner in, and And but we found out that you'd have to go with lithium because the other batteries, they wouldn't take it for that long. So
No, yeah, they won't last for that long. So
yeah, so
no,
and I got it to where it charges when you drive, and then I got a 100-watt solar panel, but when I put it out, it's like, I don't think it's doing anything. Well, you take 100-watt solar panel, divide it up by 7 100-amp batteries, and it's like trickling into them.
Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? Yeah, but at least you got something coming into it from the solar. So,
yeah, but the solar will also keep up with the 12-volt refrigerator. We put the 12-volt refrigerator, and you can have any combo freezer fridge or both or whatever, and that all runs off 12-volt too.
Wow, so, you are set up. I really like that.
Yep.
No, not bad.
No, we enjoyed it. We went through probably 13 states this summer. Went around and seen Mount Rushmore and all up across the UP in Michigan, back across the Central States with it, and
well, we must have crossed paths as I was over in that area. I did Mount Rushmore this summer, so we must have crossed paths.
Yeah.
Brian, I didn't mean to put your van on show, but I'm looking at the woodwork on the ceiling there. Did you do all of that as well? That looks like cedar up there.
Yep, cedar. Yep.
Nice job.
That was. And we did the sound deadening. There's some areas and it's not finished, but we put the sound deadening in all the van first, and everybody thinks you got to air condition or you have to really insulate stuff for the cold. Well, it's more important if you're going to try to keep it cold on the inside. Mm-hmm. So we put all the sound deadening in it and all the insulation, and then we come back with rock wool and stuffed everything in, and so it's very well insulated too.
Nice job. I do not remember that from last time, or maybe I'm just forgetting. Is this all stuff you've done in the last year?
Yeah, no, I had just pretty much finished the van, and it was kind of for our first trip when I pulled in and seen you and Tom last year by the cactus, and you were just leaving. And everybody else was in a hurry. And I was on my way out too. So we only got to visit for, I don't know, like 20 minutes.
Wow. Yeah. I do remember you. And I'm really glad that you came on and shared your van with it. Now, just real quick, and I'll let you go, but so what are you doing on your YouTube channel? Are you doing travels? Are you doing your van conversion? What are you kind of highlighting in that?
I've had a YouTube channel since 2020 or something like that. And I finally just learned yesterday I'm not real tech savvy. And I finally just learned yesterday how to upload my first video.
Oh, nice. Okay. You've got a lot to show there. I mean, I'm looking at what just in the few minutes that I've had you on, just what you've done on work on the van, the stuff that you've installed. There's a lot of interesting stuff there that people would be interested in seeing. So I hope you carry that forward.
Yeah. Well, when we started making this van, the first thing that we did is me and my wife love camping. We've camped all our lives. We even took a 24-foot party barge, turned it into a camping boat, and we'd camp from one end of Lake Powell to the other. I mean, it's just like, so when we went to build out a camper and we were looking at them, and it was like, what do we want? And the first thing we want is a good, comfortable bed and a safe place to get in and lock up and sleep.
Right.
'Cause we're too old to sleep in tents anymore. So, so this has a king size bed and a 144 Sprinter, but in the back it's a power bed, and it'll lift up and make like a couch across the back. And then the front part here, you flip the part of the mattress over, put this back, this slides down, and you got a bench seat across the front right here. So even though you got a king size bed, you still got a place to sit here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So on those days where you have to be in the van, which hopefully is not too many.
Right. No, that's a nice use of space. Nice job, Brian. I really appreciate you showing that.
Yeah. And then no, we like it so far. We've you know, if I was to build another one, I really can't think of too many things I would change, other than I would give up such a large water tank and lower the bed down a little bit, because it's kind of a hop to get up in it. But
well, nothing is written in stone. I mean, since you're doing all of this work yourself, you can change that if you want.
Yep. And all the things that we really worked hard at putting in, like that hole up there used to have a microwave in it, and then there's another spot down here had a 2,500 watt inverter and all that stuff. And of all the time we camped and place to place and all that stuff, I think we cooked a bag of popcorn in at one time. And it's like, why the heck do we have this? Out with the microwave? That allowed us to get rid of the big inverter, and that's when I changed over to lithium too. Got rid of all that. And so we pretty much all went 12 volt. Everything we got is 12 volt.
Nice. And you do kind of figure that out as you go along. You kind of figure out the things that work and don't work. And it is a process, and I don't care what kind of rig it is. Yeah. So.
And you got to build it for what you're doing. You know what I mean? Right. Like, we love camping, so we got a huge garage in the back, you know, and that we can put all our camping gear and stuff like that in it. And I got an e-bike we can haul. We got generators, and we got plenty of room in the back. And I haven't even begun to, you know, have to put any stuff up on top. But and it's you got to build it for what you're doing. You know.
Yep.
Some people would absolutely hate this van.
Right. There's so many different ways to do it. There's no set one right way, wrong way. It is whatever works for you. Well, I really appreciate you showing it. And I'm so we just had somebody show up here a little bit. They're Mr. Gary, how you doing?
We found you.
Yeah, you did. Pull up. You guys aren't too far away, did you?
Live, right?
Yeah, we are live.
Absolutely.
Well, it's guest night, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna have to slide over.
Well, you could have clicked the link, but you're always welcome since you're so close. You can just come over.
Absolutely.
You squeeze in there, Kelly?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. No, I'm good. Yeah.
Are we gonna get everyone in?
I'm sure.
There you go.
Are we in?
Yeah, you're in. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Know who's in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you never know. Good to see you again, Dave.
Good seeing you again. Now I've seen you guys over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you're tired of seeing us, right?
You got not at all. But you guys ended up over at, now you're back over at TO. At Orlando.
Yeah.
So got a good spot over there?
Very good. Yeah. Very good. We really lucked out.
I got one of those crazy beers.
We thought we were going to be the
These
first.
things are hard to open.
Didn't shake it up, did you?
No.
I'll give it to Carol.
Yeah.
Are you really letting? Wait a minute. Can we show that real quick here? Carol is opening Gary's beer for her.
Oh,
Does she do it?
There it is.
Oh, we are.
Oh, I can't get it.
It's not good for my heart.
Okay, I will give it a shot here.
Yeah, they're great.
Who knew that?
I thought we were going to be first or second coming in, but we were seventh.
See?
It is not that easy.
You got to loosen it again and then give it a good shot.
You got
to go the opposite way first.
Go the opposite way.
Yeah.
Like tighten it.
Opening a
Put it back
Coors
on
Light
and then
101.
turn it off.
Oh,
hey, Dave,
I'm
going to jump. Hey, Dave, I'm going to sign off and
I
go
got
visit
it.
with Tom and Lori.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're going the right way.
There we go.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh. Wow.
You see
This is all the way coming off. That's
all the way,
not
right?
easy.
Yes, I know.
Well, see, when you can't open them anymore, it's time to go to bed, right?
Yeah, there you go. Looks like we lost Brian real quick.
Oh.
I was just, if you guys can hang around for a little bit, we're going to be showing fireworks here in a little bit. But I was going to show a video on the parking hack.
Yeah.
And I also put I'll put another link in there if you want to join us on here. Control let's see if I can get it here. See if I can do this right. Click the link on what on the that I'm throwing there, or just show up here. Bring over a couple
by.
chairs.
Nice.
Had a blast. I want to show this parking because we're going to run out of time if I don't. Because at the very end of the of tonight's live, I'm going to go ahead and show the Disney fireworks at Epcot. Now, you guys have been to Epcot
Oh, yes.
before, yeah. And
Spectacular.
isn't that something?
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
amazing.
Every time that I see that, I just thought, nobody else in the world does fireworks
Well,
like
the
this.
money they spend every night at that.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
every night,
They
yeah.
bring in a couple million a day,
It's
or
an
100 million or 10 million.
I was just telling Bonnie, you know, it is almost worth the price of admission to go in and see, because you will never see fireworks anyplace like they do it. And
Yeah.
that's, they don't do it once a year.
Yeah.
They do it every day.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
at all the parks too.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
But Epcot's the best.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And talk about choreographed. And
Yeah.
so I have to show it at the end of this. And if I get a copyright strike, I have to go and take that off. So
Yeah.
if you get to the end of the of tonight's live and it's not there, that's why I
That's what
had to take
happened.
it off. So let me show this real quick. And guess I am cooking bread
you gotta
inside.
go.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I've
go
got
do
to
it with
go
the
in
bread.
there.
We did pick a good time to come
You
by.
did.
There you go. All right, guys,
Start it.
enjoy this. Hold on. Let's see.
There we go.
Sun is just coming up. I will say the Thousand Trails Orlando has been full. I don't think I've seen an empty spot here yet. But today is a different plan. Today, I'm going to be doing something that I did a few years ago. I did a parking hack for Disney World. And today I'm going to try to do that again. I'm going to use my own hack and just kind of give an update and see how that's still working. If you remember correctly, you have to pay for parking at Disney World. It's about 30 bucks now. I think it was 25 back then. And for an RV, and I'm going to bring the coach, it's 35. Back then it was 30. So $5 more for parking, and you get to have your house at Disney World. I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better if it works out. So I will let you know how this works out. But I am packing up, unhooking. I'm going to leave all the rest of my stuff here, including the pickup, including the cabana tent and table and all that. I'm just going to leave that right here. I'm going to bring in the walls, and we're going to roll for Disney World Hollywood Studios today. I went to Disney Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, I should say, 2 days ago, and it was an after-hours event, so it doesn't start until you can't go into the park until 7 p.m. That was an absolute blast, but I knew that wasn't going to work to bring the coach, because all of these really are dependent on how early you get to the park. And obviously, if you're not going to get to the park until 7 p.m. for an after hours, that's not going to work. So I got to pack up, put some walls away. I got to get the flag down too. So I got a little bit of work to do. Hang on, guys. I'll get on the road. And I got my coffee. My Disney cup. Got that at Magic Kingdom too. No, actually, I got that at Fort Wilderness. It's early yet. It's early. and we are rolling. Time to get out of TTO and over to Disney Hollywood Studios. Not going to be doing all the parks on this trip, just going to be doing Disney Hollywood Studios today, and then Epcot on Friday. So to give a rest day in between, and it's a much needed rest day, I assure you. But basically just packed up the walls and packed up the coach enough to get the walls in. Didn't need to pack everything up, and headed to Hollywood Studios. I'm going to put you on the dash and we'll see how this goes. There you go. Nope. Didn't stop me. On our way. I do have to roll back in here at 10 p.m. or after 10 p.m. The park closes at 10 p.m. so it's probably going to be about 11. But hopefully I can get in quiet enough that I don't disturb the neighbors too bad. There we go. And like last time, there is morning traffic that you're going to run into. I'm expecting this to get lighter as I start getting closer to the Disney turnoffs. And hopefully not too much traffic once we get through and into Disney World there. As predicted, traffic was less once you get.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. That will be counted as oversized, so it'll be 35 for you.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that works.
All right, here we go. 35 to get in, so it's $5 more for what they consider an oversized vehicle. So they did not bring me over by the preferred parking area, which is where they brought me last time. Not quite sure how far the gates are from here, but I don't think they're very far. Again, I think it's going to matter a lot on how early that you get here. And all right, I gotta grab my backpack, all that good stuff, and I'll fill you in on how far it is to the gate. Hang on, guys. As you can see, plenty of room to pop out the slides, so that'll work. And there's our gates right there. Not too bad. For a change, no security check this time. Probably the first time I've been through a security that they didn't ask to check the backpack. I'll take it.
Pants on.
There you go.
Careful.
that was about 300 yards from the gate. The 2 days later, or another day later, I went to Epcot. I was literally within 100 feet of where you walked in to go to the gates. I mean, you couldn't take a tram or anything else. You had to walk, and about only 100 yards away from the gate. Absolutely fantastic. And while we were sitting there talking, and I just mentioned having the ability to have your rig there and being able to cook. If you are a family of 2, let alone a family of 4, you're talking $50 a piece per meal to eat in that.
If you're
park.
conserving,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, it is crazy. Yeah. There's plenty of places to eat, I promise you, but I could not find anything that was less than about $50 by the time that you bought a drink or something like that for one person.
I can't imagine how families can afford to go.
Yeah.
Well, I always tell the story about I went with my kids for 2 beers or 2 pretzels and a beer, and it was $38.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
pretzels and a beer.
And that sad thing is, I remember just 4 years ago, and a bag of chips and a Coke was 13.
Yeah.
And that was at one of the snack places
Yeah,
there. And it was a little small bag and a Coke.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, so
I think a lot of families now buy the meal plans.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, there's meal plans.
Yeah.
Now, and I don't know if that's such a great deal.
It's
I don't
better.
I did it years ago, and
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
kind of nice to be able to go into the park and you have something set that you can go and eat someplace. But still, it is just, I
Expensive.
can't imagine how a family of 4, that is a $10,000
Oh, yeah.
proposition to
Yeah.
go to Disneyland.
is.
The
World.
last time we were over at TTO there, not this time, the time before. No, it was TTO. Yeah, there was a family across from us. What, about 10 of them?
Yep.
Oh, 10 of them in one rig.
Mhm.
And imagine that price going in and out of Disney. They were gone every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
So, wow.
I can't
Yeah.
even imagine. Well, I will admit I had a little guilty pleasure. I did it 4 years ago, and I did it this time at Epcot. I stretched out on the couch and fell asleep for just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's exhausting. It is still. I don't care who you are. You could be an Olympic runner, and going to Disney World will challenge you.
Oh yeah.
So. You were saying how many steps is?
Well, the last time I went with the kids, it was 38,000 steps day 1, and then 28,000 day 2, and then about 10 on day 3 at home. Whatever it took to get to the bathroom. Right?
15 the next day.
It's exhausting.
Oh my God.
So the other thing I mentioned during the video is space them apart.
Yeah.
Put a day in between, because you need a day in between the parks to kind of rest, relax, and recover a little bit. But still, by the time that you come up on day 2, day 3, you're feeling it.
Another thing too about all the steps is it is somewhat counting, but not really when you're standing in line. So when you're between doing those 38,000 steps, you're standing in line after line after line.
After line, right?
It's just crazy.
Yeah, I only had one mission and I talk about it in the video later on. I only had one mission to go to Disney World this year. The last time I was there, they didn't have the Star Wars land open, but you could see where it is walled off.
Right.
You could see these mountains sticking up in the background. Yeah. And it's like, I have to see this. I have to see what they've created. And I will say it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I was quite pleased with what they managed to pull off in that. So enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll go again until they get done with some other new stuff, and then maybe go to the park and do that. I don't, like you said, I don't have a lot of desire to go and do all 4 parks again. You know, did that. And unless they get something new, probably not going to do it again.
Yeah. What was that show with in the future, whatever, all the people are blue and they had
Avatar.
Avatar,
Yes.
yeah. We went on the
Yes.
Avatar ride.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
That was good.
Yeah,
It was
that's
really
amazing.
good.
Yeah, that's at Animal Kingdom over there.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
was the
walk
best
in
one.
there, it kind of feels like you are there.
Yes.
Yeah, the just
And-
what they've built all around there is pretty amazing.
I went to get on the ride, and you know that you got to sit in the seat, and the seat has to be locked on to you before, or you're not getting on, right?
Right.
And the woman says, "I'm gonna have to push, you know, big guy here. I'm gonna have to push hard on the back of the seat to lock you in, or you can't go on the ride." I said, "Go ahead, eh?" She puts her foot on the back of the seat. Eh? She goes, "Locked. You good?" I said, "Well, I guess so."
Oh, darn.
Thanks. Then we done did it after. It was like, oh.
Right.
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 Oh, wow. They had one there at Star Wars Land, and you sit in there and you're comfortable, and it's like, okay, this is cool. And the whole front
Oh.
comes towards you
Yeah.
and is in your face.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. So, yeah. Bee Trapper says, no, thanks. I'll hike the desert. So, I have to agree with you. Absolutely. Again, I may wait for another 4 years before going back. They do have some new stuff coming up, and I like seeing that.
It's good to space it out.
Yeah. So I've also been looking into potentially, without getting into a long conversation, I am looking at changing my domicile over to Florida.
Wow.
Oh.
And ditching Oregon and switching over
Oh
to
my God.
Florida.
Wow.
I can just think of the benefits, even though I only come here every 4 years.
Yeah.
There's a lot of benefits to,
Yes.
Well, the parks are cheaper.
Mhm.
The state parks you can get in earlier,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Even Disney, right? Any amusement park you do is cheaper.
right.
Florida domicile is very advantageous for a tourist.
Right. And for RVers. So I'm going to
Yeah.
probably look into that
Yeah.
because there's part of me that's kind of thinking, and RV registration is cheaper. There's no state tax.
Yeah.
And you can see why, because they charge you to go on every freaking road there is
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
There are toll roads going
You got to
everywhere.
be careful, right?
You gotta carry around a bag full of quarters to go to these
Exactly.
places.
We avoided them all somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so far, but
Yeah.
the
They're tricky.
the
They're tricky. You gotta
30-minute
really watch.
drive on the
Oh.
toll roads to
Oh,
go
yeah.
get Bonnie at the airport
Yeah.
yesterday is an hour to go non-toll.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did go on
did
one
that
short toll by mistake, right?
By mistake.
By
yeah.
mistake, but we have Ontario plates. We have the ones that are blue that reflect the camera light.
Yeah.
You can't take
Yeah.
pictures of our
Oh,
plates,
very
right?
nice.
Yeah, we got lucky
So
with those.
sorry.
Yeah. So we may get a ticket in the mail. We're not sure.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
Either way.
That
it
they
was a
don't
mistake.
send you a ticket, they just send you a bill.
Right.
Yeah, and I have yet to see that. I need to check my
They send
mail.
you a 50-cent bill and it costs them how many?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
That's efficiency. That's
Well,
best.
Open Roads has an app, has a thing for tolls now, right? Where
Right.
it'll
Oh.
automatically pay your tolls and you pay TDS for that.
No.
Open Roads,
Okay.
but we seem to never get billed for them anyway, so we're not doing that.
Okay. Yeah, and there's a number of systems out there, Easy Pass and
Yeah.
some of those other ones that just unless they've and the funny thing is a lot of them are they go by the Easy Pass or they go toll by plate.
Right.
And there is no pay station. There is no pay
I
booth
know. Yeah.
that you can actually go and pay if you wanted to just give them your $1.50 or whatever it is. So, but it's been a little challenging getting around.
If you ever get up to Toronto, Ontario, up into Canada, do not take the tolls because they are the most expensive toll highways in the world.
In the world.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
very lucky to have that
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But you
They
can
will
go.
charge you.
They must be
Uh,
really smooth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get stuck in traffic in them too.
Oh, yeah.
But you go like 10 miles, it'd be $30.
Mhm.
You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's crazy.
oh.
It's
Yeah.
like $5 to go to the next exit.
And
Yeah,
there's a fee just to get your picture taken.
I hear your politics
Oh, yeah.
might be changing up there a little bit.
Yeah,
though.
so you have to actually get a transponder for
Yeah.
your window, or they charge you an extra about $11 or something, right? Because
Mhm.
you don't have the transponder.
That's what I'm
See,
afraid
yeah.
of with the Florida
Yeah.
thing. I'm afraid of that. It's like, yeah, the toll is only $1.50, but since you don't, since we had to bill you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
now
Exactly.
now it's
$25.
$11.50.
That's right.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So I guess well, I don't know if anybody out there knows, but I managed to take the wrong highway going down, and I've heard this, and I actually avoided it going north 4 years ago. I'm going to do the same thing, but I've heard going from here up to New Hampshire, where my brother is, and I'm going to be making this same trip again. If you went the regular route and the shortest route, the toll route,
Yeah.
it's like $200 in
Yeah.
tolls by the
Yeah.
time that you get
I
up
believe
there.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what it's like to go across the highway in Ontario.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
It's not that much, but it's up there.
yeah.
One time my son called me and he had locked himself out of his car and he was about I had a good day about 40 minutes from me, right? But it was rush hour. So I thought, you
Mhm.
know, I'll just take the toll there and the toll back. Cost me about $70 to
Oh.
bring him a key.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's
And he goes,
incredible.
all right, thanks, right?
Right. Kids.
Yeah, kids,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks, Dad.
yeah. No, I still am appreciating. I'm still appreciating Florida, and I miss all those guys. I miss Tom and Lori and everybody
Right.
over there, and I miss the desert. But
I missed the 2-hour flight to Mesa.
yeah, when you're coming down
Saying.
from Oregon down to Palm Springs,
Yeah,
and
Palm
that was only
Springs,
about a 2-hour flight,
Yeah.
and you're there and good. This was more like a 6-hour flight.
But I've never been here before, so this is cool.
right.
Yeah.
You're getting
It is cool.
Yeah,
But cold,
getting to see
I
someplace
was
new.
chilled last night.
Yeah,
It's
Like, it
actually
was-
warm now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
compared to
hearing.
what it's been.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got off that plane and walked out into the garages, and it's like, it was warmer in Boise when the sun was shining when I
Yeah.
left than it is right now.
Yeah.
The thing
But I
about
was whining
Florida
a
is lots of times when you come here, people come on vacation for 2 weeks or something. It'll be cold one of the weeks they're here,
Right.
right? But not for like 5 weeks now, right? It's
Right.
been cold for over a month.
Here is
Right.
a picture of my sister's husband on the ice.
Yeah.
No.
Where's that at?
Yeah, they go ice
That's up
fishing and stuff
north.
like
Up
that
north,
because it's
okay.
fun, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's because it's fun.
Okay, yeah.
No, ice fishing is not fun.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
About 100 feet in on the ice, just going for a walk.
Well, you
Oh,
drag a
nice.
little shack out there about the size of an outhouse, and then you sit inside there and drink, right?
Oh,
I've seen the movies.
There's my sister.
Oh,
Just up there a walk.
there you
Warm.
go.
dressed warmly.
Yeah.
No, they've got that ice fishing down to a science. I've seen
Mhm.
some of those trailers that sit down on the ice
yeah.
and actually make
Ice
for
huts.
ice
yeah.
huts. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a 8x10 trailer with a hole in the middle, and they drill a hole in there. They got benches all the way around. They got heaters, windows, everything, right? Yeah.
Hey, we all watch Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, you guys want to see some fireworks? I've
Yeah.
got
sure.
some fireworks to throw on here, and we can chat in the background.
Yeah.
And but I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to everybody right now,
Okay.
because you never know. I may have to cut the fireworks off at the end here, but glad you guys could join us tonight. Toll by plate. Yeah, that's the five. Oh, it's there. It is right there. $2.50 invoice
There you go.
for. So I
Bill
imagine
knows.
it's added on. Bill would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I imagine I got a couple of them because I got down the wrong highway going down south. And
Where's that gonna go? Central Oregon?
yeah, it goes to whatever's on your plate, the
Oh,
address that's on your plate.
Yeah.
And
Watch
I-
for the interest on that.
I haven't seen it yet, but yeah.
250 is not bad.
No.
That's not bad. That's
Well,
getting off cheap.
Yeah, 250 plus whatever the toll is, I
Right.
imagine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Is that right, Bill? I think it'd be 250 plus the toll. So
What you got to do is just borrow Lenny and Angela's Jeep because they go, our tolls are paid. Just don't worry about it. Just go wherever you want.
just go wherever you
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
That's
That's
what
all
they
it
told
is.
me.
Can I just borrow their little electronic
Yeah.
box?
Yeah. They're in the Keys right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Don agrees. He says fishing and winter does not mix. Water and winter does not mix. Sounded like me there, Don. I agree with you. And yeah, Bill says, yeah, it's the add on the whatever the toll was
Yeah.
plus a $2.50
Yeah.
toll fee.
That'll
So
teach you.
that'll get you.
Yeah,
That'll get you.
that'll learn you.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. But I want to say goodnight to everybody here because we may have to end the video here. So I have oh, do you? Okay. So may have to have Bill on at some point, explain the Sun Pass. I've seen it, and I wonder if that isn't the better route to go. And that way, if you do come across the tolls, it's just taken care of. You don't have to worry about a bill coming in the mail or anything like that. So we will see. But until then, we're going to see you next week. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And thank you guys for showing up. You know,
we crashed the party.
You've just
Is this the first for your show or what? Have you been crashed before?
Oh, we've been crashed before.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
no, yeah. It's crashing seems to be a fun thing to do on the show.
Oh, we giggled all the way here.
Half the time it's people I don't know, so you know.
It's more fun when you know somebody, right?
Until next week, and I'll have Bonnie there.
Oh,
so don't.
yeah.
I'm not going to let you out of it. You're going to have to come join
Well,
us
if I'm
again.
still alive.
You'll still be alive. I'll keep you alive. We'll see you guys next week. Live life full time. Check my messages before. Hey, oh my gosh.
Where is the phone?
Yeah, where is the phone?
Oh, Bill's saying check your messages.
Bill is saying check my messages.
Let's see if
How much longer are you going to be at Orlando TT? We would like to meet you, Miss Bonnie, if that's okay with you guys. Absolutely, Bill.
I haven't seen Bill in a long time.
I haven't seen. Now Gary and Carol are over at Orlando, and I'm at Lake Magic, and so far Bonnie's still with me, but she may go home.
I might go with them. No, wait.
Yeah. But
it's cold here, but it's a lot colder where you're from.
Right.
So just real quick, our itinerary is going to look a lot like tomorrow. I have a day planned for Miss Bonnie. She can't do a lot of walking, I know that, but I'm still going to we're going to go out and do a little bit of touring, including Disney Springs, some of the resorts. And I think I'm going to go ahead and film it. I think that'll be fun. And then Tuesday, is that the 28th? I'm losing track of my days. Yeah, that'll be the 28th.
Yeah.
You wanted to catch a rocket launch.
Yes.
Over at Cape Canaveral. So we're going to be heading over to Cape Canaveral. We'll be filming that as well. And maybe some mobile lives. If I have good internet signal, I might have a mobile live and see if we can't share that with you guys. So that's coming up this week. Wednesday, we're heading to Ramblers Rest. So unfortunately, it is going to be a little hard to catch us in one place. For the next few days. I'm going to keep
catch it tonight. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys came over. That was
glad.
Right?
You guys had said you wanted to meet Bonnie, and I thought, well, we will make a quick trip over there tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys came over. You saved me the drive going over there.
Oh,
It's a long way.
There is a lot. It
It
is.
could be a toll road.
Well, you're welcome to come over anyways tomorrow. You're welcome to come over. I can have a little spread for you guys.
I think well,
Lunch or something,
the
you know?
launch is at like 2:30.
In the afternoon?
Yeah, in the afternoon.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to head over, and we have to kind of get our spot.
Yeah.
So looking forward to doing that.
I
But
think there's a couple of them.
Okay.
but just Bonnie is talking about staying some extra days. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll see. You're more than welcome to stay.
She wants to go back to the freezer.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you're
blame
not
you.
doing anything back there this time of year anyway, right?
Sure.
Other than hiding indoors.
Feeding a lot of cellular gold and complaining a lot.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to go back either. Honestly, I mean, we're
I'm not
sitting.
gonna go back the way I came anyway.
I do have a jacket on, but it's like 60 degrees. It's not that bad.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got a vest and 2 sweaters and a shirt.
Right. Yeah.
And pants on.
Yeah.
I was really cold when we started, but I don't know. Company warmed me up.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, there's a Falcon 9 tomorrow at
Yeah.
3:22.
Wow.
320. Oh, they moved it a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
322. So yeah, we'll be heading out. No, not tomorrow. Tuesday. right?
Let's see here.
You said there was
19 hours and 51 minutes.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow.
You said there was one each day.
Oh,
but
I don't know. I'll have to double check that and see, because if they bump that up, we may
Is
be
that the
going
one
to
that
the
late-
launch
Is
tomorrow.
that the one that lands
Yeah,
itself again?
Starlink tomorrow
Yeah.
is
Yeah, Falcon
down
9, so you'll see
tomorrow.
the boosters come back.
That's
tomorrow.
it.
Yeah.
And
I
you
don't think
catch
it's a
them.
heavy, so they won't have two boosters.
Yeah.
They'll have the main one should come back. So,
Mhm.
but no, that is a good bucket list item. Is like,
Absolutely.
especially if you've never seen it before.
It's
So,
crazy. All the people that knew I was coming here, 99% of them were like, "Are you going to watch a rocket launch?"
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big deal.
It is.
At home.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody's like, "Go do that."
For sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Most
that's
of
the
my
only
friends
one
are
on
like,
the agenda,
"Yeah,
unless you
cool."
want to go to Texas or India or
Oh, so tomorrow.
California.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it might be
yeah.
tomorrow. We
Yeah.
might be
Tomorrow.
doing that.
Mhm.
So, and then so that means we'll have to move what I had planned tomorrow. We'll move that
Tuesday.
to Tuesday. So I'm going to keep you busy while you're here. I'm going to try to make it easy on your knee.
He
but I'm gonna-
rested me today. Now
Yeah,
it's game on after that.
Yeah, I let you have a little bit of rest today. Yeah.
I need to, if it
Yeah.
makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
Well, they're both new. We'll just got to break them in a little
Oh.
bit. Yeah, that's what's
Oh,
kind of
wow.
kicking my butt.
Oh my
New in
goodness,
24.
Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to go ahead and put these fireworks
fireworks.
on. This is, and I will see you guys next week. Live life full time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
There we go. See if we can get it on there.
No, I did one in March of 24 and one in November. Oh, wow.
To the great gathering. Everyone on this earth is part of the great symphony of us. Each of us a unique instrument, playing harmony to one another. And even though we are all playing different parts, it's our unified heartbeat that connects us, reminding us that we are more alike than we are different. A rhapsody of rhythms that unites us and connects us through commonalities of the heart. Come, find your place in the great symphony of us. You hear the sound come into this world a raw noise. Cradled in tenderness, we tune ourselves to the world around us.
Don't stop it crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. 可以呼唤我到你的身边。Je serai là avec toi. 'Cause you'll be in my life. You'll be in my
We begin to understand what our instrument can do. We find our voice and add it to the ensemble of our ancestors, our family, nuestra familia. We begin to recognize the music in others, trading notes and improvising. Music becomes play.
Clean up your act.
There you go. Yeah, that was about 8 minutes of the fireworks show, and I just that's all that I recorded with my phone.
Yeah.
And there's no way to get it on the whole phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it is pretty spectacular. Thanks, guys, for hanging in there. We will see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
There. Yeah, cheers. I need to make another happy